Long, are you there? Hi, Long. Long, I cannot hear you.
Hello, teacher.
How
Can you
are
hear me?
you?
I am great.
Okay, baby. Before we start our lesson, can you show me your face? Can you show your face to the camera first?
So,
Look at the camera. Yay! Because I can see your side face. I cannot see your whole face. How are you, baby?
I am great.
Okay, so let's start our lesson. So we are going to have reading and writing test 1.3. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Flyers 1. Test 3, reading and writing. Okay. Look and write. Okay. This, look, as you can see, there are options in left side: an envelope, a journalist, a key, a tent, a torch, a stamp, a weekend, a fireman, a present, a mechanic, a diary, a holiday, an umbrella. So you're going to choose there the answer, and then you're going to write it there. Okay, go, baby.
Yes. Teacher,
Number 2, baby.
teacher, teacher, I'm finished.
Okay. Can you read number 1, baby?
The person writes story for newspapers.
Okay. This person writes stories for newspapers.
Is
A journalist.
more or less.
Okay,
You
number 2. Perfect, baby. Good job.
go and sleep in it.
You can put this in a field and sleep in it. A tent. Very good. Next.
You need this if you want to open the door of your house. Is a
You
key.
need one of these if you want to open the door of your house.
Here is the key.
A key, yes.
You can put letter inside this. There is an envelope.
An envelope, yes.
This person can help if there is a problem with a car.
Yes, it's mechanic.
Okay.
Yes, a mechanic. Okay, go baby.
People use. Teacher, I'm finished.
Okay, read it, baby.
People use one of these when it rains. There is an
People use one of these when it rains, an umbrella. Next.
People give one of these to their family and friends at
Christmas.
Christmas.
People give one of this, okay? It's okay. Your answer is an umbrella. Next is a card. A present, baby. Not a card. Okay, next.
You need to buy one of these if you want to send postcard. A, a postcard.
A stamp.
When it is dark outside, you can see with it. With this, there is a torch.
A torch.
We we work or study Friday a week, and on these 2 days we play.
A weekend. Very good. Okay. Right? Yes or no? Part look and read. Okay, look at the you're going to write yes or no by looking at the picture, okay?
Yes. Teacher,
Okay, can you read it?
the panda is tired to cross the road.
Okay. Yes, baby.
But I see the panda is sitting, he is not cross the road.
The panda is too tired to cross the road. Yeah, where's the panda? Yeah, look, the panda is sitting.
But he didn't cross the road.
That he is. That's why he doesn't want to cross the road. He looks like he's tired.
Okay. It's very foggy. The
It's
elephant
very foggy. No, very good.
is pushing the bus.
The elephant is pushing the bus.
The
No.
man wearing a blue jacket has stopped the traffic.
Yes.
The giraffe is following the camel.
Following. No.
The small monkey had carrying a banana.
Yes.
The boy with curly hair is taking photo.
Yes. Okay, part 3, read the conversation and choose the best answer. Write a letter A to H for each answer. You're going to look for an look for an answer. Look at an example. Actually, there's no example. Okay, go baby. Okay, number 4, baby.
Wait a minute.
5.
Teacher, I'm finished.
Okay, let's try it. I will be Tom and you will be Helen. Okay, I did, I didn't. What's your favorite food, Helen?
Uh, it's cheese. Cheese on pizza and cheese on bread.
Mine's pasta. Who cooks your lunch?
My sister, she's like doing that.
Do you like cooking sometimes?
Yes, but I only like making easy things.
Yes, that's fun. When did you start cooking?
I just I was about 7. It's difficult to remember.
What time do you have your lunch?
At about midday usually.
Me too. See you later. Okay, part 4, read a story, choose a word from the box, write the correct word next to number 1 to 5. There is one example. So these are the words that you're going, okay, write it.
Okay, sisters. Teacher, I'm finished.
Okay, can you read it? It was Robert's birthday.
Well, Robert, birthday yesterday. He wanted a toy which him through through space, but that very hard to find. He got up very early and ran downstairs to the kitchen. No one was there and the house was very quiet. It's strange. He so then he saw an old mat on the table. He put he put it on the floor and stood.
And he stood.
He stood.
Okay, hold on, baby.
Teacher, I'm finished.
Okay. Can you read it?
Yes. He saw an old mat on the table. He put it on the floor and stood on it carefully. Suddenly, it flew into the air and took Robert through the cloud to a castle with lots of flags on top. Its heart it had a big door. Robert opened it and saw a lovely garden which was full of flowers. There a lake there too, a beautiful.
Okay. Then he saw an old mat on the table. He put it on the floor and stood on it carefully. Suddenly, it flew up into the air and took Robert through the clouds to a castle with lots of flags on top. It had a big door. Robert opened it and saw a lovely garden which was full of flowers. There was a lake there too, a beautiful.
Beautiful. Uh, Great. Teacher, I'm finished.
Okay. Swan baby began.
Teacher,
Okay.
why is swan swam on the
Okay, baby. The swan, a beautiful because there's a beautiful swan. Swam on the water. Did you get the sentence? So the swan swam in the water, on the water. Okay, baby, read it.
a
There
swan
was a picnic.
was picnic with a birthday cake on the grass. So he looked at it and saw his name on it. The match stopped and Robert the got off. He began eat cake, which suddenly he woke up. This was
It was
a
all a dream. A beautiful swan swam on the water. There was a picnic with a birthday cake on the grass too. He looked at it and saw his name on it. Amat stopped and Robert got off. He began to eat the cake when suddenly he woke up. It was all a dream. Okay, now choose the best name for the story. Pick one box.
Robert, Strain, Robert, Strain Green. I think. Uh,
Okay, next. Look at the picture and read the story. Write some words to complete the sentences about the story. You can use one, two, or three or four words. David meets a famous footballer.
mm,
Okay, baby.
okay.
Read it first and then I will read it again later. I will check your pronunciation.
Okay. David
David?
doesn't like
David doesn't like
school lesson very much. He loved sport and art, but he thinks math and English are very difficult. His father always told him, "You must study hard at school. Subjects like math, English are important." But David didn't believe him. One day, David was reading his town's newspaper and he saw something very interesting. He went to find father. Dad took at this some famous English
footballers.
football brawler. They are footballer are going come here to play. It's very exciting.
Exciting.
We can watch the game. His
Can
father,
we watch the game?
and we watch the game. His father was very excited to have and phone and phone and phone the sports center to buy some tickets, but there weren't any. David
Was very sad.
David was very sad. Then in the next day at school, when his teacher said one of the English footballer is going to visit you all tomorrow, can you ask him? You can ask him question. Perhaps he he will play football with you too. He the footballer was called Robert. He both red red and white t-shirt to other children, which were very kind. David couldn't ask him any question because he didn't know English word, but he great to meet him. Him and David was very happy when Robert kicked a ball to him. David started harder. His English listen now.
Okay. David doesn't like school lessons very much. He loves sports and art, but he thinks maths and English are very difficult. His father always told him, you must study hard at school. Subjects like maths and English are important, but David didn't believe him. One day, David was reading his town's newspaper when he saw something very interesting. He went to find his father. Dad, look at this. Some famous English footballers are going to come here to play. It's very exciting. Can we watch the game? His father was very exciting too and phoned the sports center to buy some tickets, but there aren't any. Everyone wanted to be there and lots of people already had their tickets. David was very sad. The next day, David was at school when his teacher said, one of the English footballers is going to visit you all tomorrow. You can ask him questions. Perhaps he'll play football with you too. The footballer was called Robert. He brought the red and white t-shirts for all the children, which was very kind. But David couldn't ask him for any questions because he didn't know the English words. But it was great to meet him, and David was very happy when Robert kicked a ball to him. David studies harder in his English lessons now. Examples. David enjoys doing sport and art at school. David's father thinks math and English are important school subjects. Okay, number 1 to 3. Maybe check your spelling.
Check your story. Teacher and finish.
Okay, new baby, change the spelling of number 1. Not new paper, it's newspaper. Okay.
Teacher finish.
Newspaper, excited, tickets. Okay, read it, baby.
David read about the footballer in the newspaper. But David and his father feel excited. Then they read about the game. There are no tickets, so they couldn't buy any.
Annie. Okay, go.
Teacher, I'm finished.
Okay, can you read it?
Yes. David teacher told him about the famous foot, foot, footballer.
Footballer.
Robert gave t-shirt to the children. David couldn't ask Robert any question, but Robert did kick a football to him. Now David worked much harder in his English lesson.
Okay, David's teacher told him about the famous footballer who wanted to visit the school. Robert gave t-shirts to all the children. David couldn't ask Robert any questions, but Robert didn't kick a football to him. Now David works much harder in his English lessons. Okay. Part 6. Read the text, choose the right words, and write them on the lines. There's one example. Last weekend, Mary and Harry were going by train to stay with their aunt and uncle in London. When the train stopped at a small, okay? You're going to encircle it, baby.
Teacher, I'm finished.
Okay. A small station, a strange man got on. He was short and fat with a white face and a big red rose. He was a clown. It was a long way to London, and the children were very bored. So the clown told them stories about the circus. Then he asked, would you like to see? Okay, go baby. Hmm?
Wala kasi sa assignment. Tapos na siya. Oy. Supply. Supply.
Pahanap.
teacher, I'm finished.
A nice pet? He pointed to his pocket. The children said yes because they thought he had a mouse or perhaps a little rabbit with him, but they were very afraid when he pulled out a long black snake. The clown said he's a very friendly snake. He's called Fred. Fred decided to sleep on Mary's knee. When they got to London, the children told their aunt and uncle, we want a pet snake too. Read the diary and write the missing word. Okay, baby, we're going to stop here, part 7. Okay, we're going to continue on our next class, okay? Slide 10.